Hi, I did the activity where I went to the Wilkinson Center and um, went to go ask the Multicultural Student Services about what kind of activities or things they had to provide their students with support and help. And so I went in and I went with my husband. He just walked with me down to the first floor and the kind of expectations I had before, I was kind of nervous just because a lot of these activities are kind of, hard. And so I was kind of nervous that it was going to be hard, even though it sounded not too bad. And as I was reading about it, it talked about to, like, not be offensive, like not to be taken the wrong way. So I was really nervous that I was going to come off like racist or something. Like, I was getting really nervous. Like, at first, when I first read this activity, I was like, okay, I could do that. It's easy to just go out and talk to someone at a service desk. And then when I started reading more about her saying, like, we need to make sure we're polite and everything, I was like really nervous that I was, going to be this white kid that just came into this office and everyone would stare at me and then I would offend them by asking about their services when obviously they don't apply to me. I think also my expectations were that I thought that because it talked about people of color, I immediately thought black people, which is really dumb that I thought that because, everyone's different colors. And it just kind of imagined that they would have these activities where they have support groups of feeling like they're not included or people are racist against them on campus, like support groups. But that's not what I found. It surprised me when I went in there. I started getting really nervous before just because I wanted to make sure I didn't come off bad or racist or anything. I didn't want to come off like that. But I went in there. It was fine. I went and asked the girl at the front desk. I was like, hey, so what kind of activities do you have for the multicultural students here at BYU? And luckily it was pretty easy because other people from the class had already gone. Like, I think a lot of people did this activity, and she's like, oh yeah, sure, for your class project, yeah. She's like, and then she explained to me what kind of activities they had here for the multicultural students, and I was really surprised about what kind of activities they had. It wasn't as much as like support because not feeling included, but more helping other people recognize your culture and helping basically the community become more involved and a chance for people to really show their background. And I thought that was really cool. She handed me this little this little flyer about the different things they do. And it was really funny. The first thing that she talks about, it talks about financial assistance for different people and all these different things about academics and helping support them. But it also talks about SOAR, which is Summer of Academic Refinement. And I thought this was really interesting because on my mission, I had a companion who's like half Hawaiian. And she did SOAR, and she loved it, and she was super excited about it, and she talked to other people that were going to BYU who were of different cultures about it, and I thought that was really cool. That it's basically like she told me about it. It was basically like a time they can come together in the summer and get to know other students from different backgrounds and support each other, just get to know each other, academics. I don't know, it's just kind of a cool little group they have. And then the other thing that the person told me at the desk was the different celebrations of culture. Like, it shows some pictures here of like Black History Month. Talks about like just basically different events to show other people's cultures. It has Indians, it has a fiesta, it has a luau, and just really cool events for people to go to and for people to show who they are. And I thought that was really neat. It was way different than what I expected. It was pretty easy. I wasn't even scared. I actually went to the front desk, and the person at the front desk was actually from my mission, a sister from my mission, so I was like, oh, hey! And so that was super easy, and I didn't know she was part of the multicultural thing. Like, I just realized a lot of my friends are definitely multicultural, especially growing up in Washington near Seattle. I had a lot of, Asian friends and friends from all over, so it is pretty normal to me, the whole luau. Like, people in my ward back home were Hawaiian, my bishop was Hawaiian. Like, it was just pretty normal for me. So I have core beliefs that everyone should be treated equally, and I have a core belief that, we should treat everyone with respect. And these activities that they provide for the students definitely reinforce my core beliefs that people are just trying their best to, they're trying their best to include people and to help everyone feel like, embrace who they are and treat everyone equally. It's a really nice thing that helped support my core beliefs, this whole program. And most interesting thing I learned, important thing I learned, is basically just about racism. Like, I would say that the biggest thing I learned, when I think of racism, I think of just black people. When I thought of students of color, I thought of just black people, and I realized that races are all different. And even though I know that, but it kind of clicked for me inside that just everyone comes from different backgrounds, and I think that's really amazing, and that diversity gives us so much to share. I think that's the most important thing I learned, and how excited I am in my classroom to have students from all over and help them to be able to share what's amazing about them so other students can learn. And even like background from where I come from, we all come from different places. Even in your white, my background's Norwegian and German, and doing research about that and learning more about that is pretty cool. We all come from all over, and I think that was a big thing I learned, that how we can show our individuality to other people and share it with other people. That makes it an exciting experience for others, like having luau's or fiestas or whatever. I think that's pretty cool to have in the classroom, and that will affect my future students, because I'm going to have students from all over, and I want to help them be able to help others to be able to see them as all special and all be respectful to each other, and to be excited about differences and not disinclude others. And the best way to make sure that happens is showing the students how amazing that these different cultures are and talking about them. So that's what I learned from this activity.